Shalom, all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elder bishops, great millstone, and peace to the fellow Akim has their life daily, pushes truth of sincerity, and few aqua flesh and learning. Once again, my name is Einam with GMS Detroit Block Camp. Pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect, to so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and Israelite foreigners scattered abroad, the folk on the whole world. And this video is on famine that's coming. You know, these are one of the signs we're supposed to be looking for. And it's coming. Matter of fact, it's right around the corner. You know, scarcity of food, scarcity of water, you know, not be able to eat and drink like you're doing right now. These things are coming soon. So I looked up, causes of famine. And this is AI overview. Google, no, this is chat GTP. All right, well, whatever. I'm gonna just start reading it. Famine is a severe, widespread shortage of food driven primarily by armed conflict, extreme climate conditions, and economic shock. And these things, armed conflict is happening. Extreme climate events are happening on the earth, and economic shocks are happening, but it's going to happen on even a grander scale. You know, major cause of famine, armed conflict, war is the leading driver of modern hunger. Fighting forces families to flee their homes, destroy crops and farms, and block aid workers from delivering food. And ate the so-called farmers catching it worse than anybody with this war because the Strait of Hormuz is locked up. They can't get fertilizer to grow their crops, and they can't grow crops. They can't feed they livestock or feed us at the markets. So famine is coming whether you perceive it or not. Climate extremes, severe droughts. We having that right now. Lake Mead is in big decline. You know, heavy floods. China was just hit with a heavy flood. Shifting weather patterns ruin harvests and kill livestock, destroying basic food sources for farming communities. Economic crisis. High fuel prices is happening in America right now. Food is high than a motherfucker. You know? I mean, high as hell. You know? I remember chicken wings used to be like, 40 cents? Maybe 69 cents a pound? Hey, chicken wings right now is almost $2 a pound, if I ain't mistaken. In some places, and beef is ridiculous. Man, if you get a pack of ground chuck, that's about like a family pack, about 5 pounds of it. That's like $25 right there. It didn't used to cost that damn much, you know. Let's read it again. Economic crisis, high food prices, lost jobs, broken trade networks make basic food items too expensive for poor families to buy. Poor governance, weak public policies, unfair resource distribution, and failure to act quickly on early warning signs worsen local food shortages. And these things are happening right now. Matter of fact, And BROU status. And a lot of y'all about Shimon Shah, forgive me this. Lake Mead, Lake Powell near record levels, low levels, data shows. This is a picture. More than half of the Colorado water used in crop irrigation study. The study published in Natural Portfolio journals say irrigated agriculture is responsible for 74% of direct human uses of the Colorado River water. Ethan Miller. Okay, let's get to the article. Water levels at two of the largest reservoirs in the country, Lake Mead, Lake Powell, are continue to dwindle. Data from U.S. Bureau of Reclamation show as Monday pool elevation at Lake Mead, which indicates how much water is inside the reservoir, measured at 1,041 feet, 41.7 feet, coming close to record low of 1,040.58 feet in July 2020, according to the Bureau of Reclamation. The elevation of Lake Powell is currently measuring at 3,522.78 feet, according to the Bureau of Reclamation. It is nearing the previous low of 3,519.92 feet. And set in April 2023, the critical level needed for the reservoir to produce hydropower, a new record low at Lake Powell, could be reached in August, projections show. So, these are one of the things that's causing famine. Low scarcity of water, and you can see how this right here used to go all the way up to the right of the screen. This picture right here. Oh, this is supposed to be water. I'm gonna put this in the description box, but this Canada Virtual Hospice explanation of how long somebody may live as is very difficult. And the question was, how long can someone live without food or water? Estimating how long someone may live is very difficult. It's usually discussed in terms of ranges. That is hours to days, days to weeks, weeks to months. It is important to realize that every situation is different and that many factors are involved, and that everyone responds differently. Fluid intake, the biggest effect on the median survivor, our bodies tend to have several weeks worth of reserve energy from food stores, but the lack of fluid causes problems with the kidney function within a few days. When someone is no longer drinking any fluids, if he or she be riddled, and so the need of little fluid, then this person may live as little as few days or as long as a couple of weeks. In the normal dying process, people lose their sense of hunger or thirst. In addition, they may not be alert enough to swallow safely. This is a sign that the body systems are starting to shut down. Death may be days, hours away. The patient may feel more comfortable if the mouth is nourished, but this level is relieved to dry mouth, not to satisfy the thirst. Well, you understand, 3 to a few weeks. If you don't have, really it's 3 to 7 days. If you don't have water in your body, you could you could die. You know, and food, man, and if you hit with both of them, wham wham, it could be 30 days, it could be 3 days or hours. You know, but since you had your last meal, you know, but but in that day, people gonna be drinking blood. People gonna be unaliving a whole lot of people just to eat. You know. So this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 58. And these are a number of plagues from Yahweh Shem Shai. Famine, death, scarce droughts. All these are plagues from the Most High. And he's plaguing the earth again. But y'all people ain't looking at the signs. This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 58. They that be in the mountains shall die of hunger, and eat their own flesh, and drink their own blood, for very hunger, for the very hunger of bread, and the thirst of water. And these things are coming. You know, whether you perceive it or not, just because you're in a good case right now, you can relatively go to the markets and get something to eat. But the prices going up. Hyperinflation is coming. You know, shrinkflation. You know, making the packages smaller, but still going up on the price at the same time. You know, as thou as unhappily shall become through the sea and receive the plagues there again. And you keep on thinking that you're good. Nothing's gonna happen. Yahweh Shem Shai is about to put this shit on you, put this shit down on you, whether you perceive it or not. So yeah. 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Matter of fact, go up some more. 2nd Ezra 15 and 11. But I will bring them with a mighty arm and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues, as before, and will destroy all the land thereof. And this is talking about spiritually America. You know, America spiritually Egypt, Babylon the Great, Edom, Basra, Nineveh, the whore that sits on many waters, America. Hey, this place right here is going to be done away with real soon. Matter of fact, this is going to be the new forbidden land coming soon, whether you receive it or not. Egypt shall mourn, and all the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plagues and the punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it. And these are all the judgments that the Most High is putting on this place. And if you're wondering why these things are happening, the scriptures tell you why it's happening. But hey, a lot of you people ain't gonna turn to it. So hey, when this shit still start kicking in, the shit start in the fan, hey, you gonna wish you listened to us and prepared yourself. You know, they that till the ground shall mourn, for their seed shall fail through the blasting and hail and the fearful consolation. Hey, the crops won't come through. Fetters, they're already saying farmers are already in debt. You know, they can't even keep their lands because they're going to be forced out because they take loans and shit, and they can't cover the loans. Woe to the world and to them that dwell therein, for the sword, the gun, modern day sword is the gun, the rifles, the missiles. Hey, these things are coming, whether you perceive it or not. And the destruction draweth nigh. One people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Race wars, civil war. Because these things are coming. And when people don't have nothing to lose, what they gonna do? They gonna fight for it until they die in breath. You know, they see you got something that they want, they gonna come over there and take your shit. You know, with the modern day sword, the gun. You know, simple as that. For there shall be sedition among men invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor their princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And people are going to come and break into your house. If you there and you ain't got no food, you might be the meal of the day. Because, people are going to start eating people during this time. You know? And we're right upon it, coming real soon. A man should desire to go and see and not be able. And, martial law is going to be in effect. Because of the pride of the city shall be troubled. All the services that you normally used to getting, electricity, water, gas being pumped into your house, all this shit's gonna fail. The marketplace is gonna fail. We're so used to everything being shipped into the places of markets, places of business. All this shit's gonna fail real soon. You know, you won't be able to go to Kroger's and get a pack of meat. You won't be able to go to Randazzo and get fruits and vegetables. That's a local fruit market, yeah. Fruit and vegetable market, yeah. Randazzo. You won't be able to do none of that shit. No? You won't be able to go to Kroger's. You won't be able to go to Target. You won't be able to go to Myers. None of these places, Walmart, none of these places are going to be open during this time, you know? And houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. Men shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for the great tribulation. And these things are coming, you know, whether you perceive it or not. You know? These are the signs that we're supposed to be looking for. You know, Yahweh even said, matter of fact, this is Lamentation 4:9. They that be slain with the sword is better than they that be slain with hunger, for these pine away, stricken for the want of the fruits of the field. Your body is going to start eating itself. You know, I think it's after a day or 2 days without food, your body goes into eating the fat cells in your body. And then after so long, it goes to eating the muscle of your body. You know? Break that down. This is second Ezra 6 on 22. Hey, you want me to go to these stores, these markets, because they're gonna be all cold. There ain't gonna be no food there. And these markets, modern day market only have 3 days worth of food. You know, once that run out, hey, that's it. There won't be no more trucks coming in. You know, this is 6. Yep. This is Second Ezra 6:22. And suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown, and the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. Hey, these things are coming. These are signs that we're looking for. And hey, once these things happen, hey, we know that we're almost out of here. You know, we know that hey, our salvation draws nigh. We were right at the end of this thing, but hey, a lot of you people won't give a fuck until hey it comes to the point where you can't feed yourself. You know, you can't buy shit no more. Oh, then that's when you want to call on the Lord. The scripture say, "Call on the Yahweh Bashim Shai while He may be found." You know, while He is near. But right now, it's you're supposed to be calling upon Yahweh Bashim Shai, not when you at your oh shit moment when shit start hitting the fan, or somebody that you love dying. Hey, you're supposed to be calling on Him all the time. You know. And the sound of the trumpet shall give a sound, which when every man hear it, they shall suddenly be afraid, and at that time shall friends fight one another, shall friends fight one against another like enemies. Hey, Pookie and Ray Ray from down the way, hey, your buddies, hey, they gonna be busting your head. Especially if you the one always throwing parties and shit. I know that nigga got something to eat. You know, they gonna be coming up in your house. And hey, niggas gonna be hey. This shit right here is gonna be way worse than the DVOC 9-1 when they shut everything down. Hey, it's gonna be way worse than that because hey, they gonna shut it down and leave it shut down for a minute, and then they're gonna come in and offer you the solution with the MOTB or making you. You know, well, it's going to be the MOTB. You know, get the brain microchip, see here. You know, because they're going to do away with money. Because the money is going to fail. Like back in Egypt, when Joseph was running Egypt, when money failed, that famine hit Egypt. Hey, so shall the things that hit this place right here, America, other parts of the world. Hey, it's going to be a worldwide famine. And the earth shall stand in fear with those things that dwell therein, and the springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Hey, water's going to be cut off. Hey, you think that, hey, you good? You in a good case right now? Hey, Yahweh Shai got some shit for your motherfucking ass. Keep playing. Hey, Yahweh Shai going to show you better than we can tell them. I already just read that. This is Matthew 24, and I started at 3. As he sat upon Mount Olives, the disciples came to him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? What shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? And there goes the end of an age. It ain't talking about literally the earth is going to end. The earth will abide forever. You know, the Most High didn't make the world in vain. He made it to be inhabited. You know, but the next kingdom is going to be ruled in righteousness. It's the end of Esau's kingdom, and you're going to see the building up of the saints' kingdom, the Israelites, coming real soon. And Yahweh I'm of the hopeful that, and I'll be able to make it in Yahweh Shai's kingdom. And Yahweh Shai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the Mashiach, shall deceive many. And you shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And the MOTB got to be fully implemented. With the RFID micro chip, it's about the size of a grain of rice, and also the brain micro chip. For if you ain't got arms or hands, and they're gonna put it right in your head. And people are using it right now to talk, to make purchases, and they got that sucker, that damn microchip in their head. But here we go. Here goes the signs. For nations shall rise against nations, kingdoms against kingdoms, and there shall be famine, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrow. And we're seeing these signs play out on the earth, but a lot of you Christians and a lot of you so-called Israelite camps ain't paying attention to the signs. Stop being a yes man to your leader if he's telling you he's moving every which way in doctrine. First was Christianity, now it was white women, now it's sin and all sin instead of what it really is. The MOTB, the RFID microchip, people are buying and selling that with that right now. You have to start becoming a critical thinker. And be like the Church of Corinth. That's it on this one. I pray this video is edifying to the hopeful that a famine is coming, scarcity of food, scarcity of water, and these are the things that Yahweh Shem Shai has set up. Matter of fact, one more scripture. Ecclesiastes, Sirach 39 and 28. Really, a couple of scriptures above that. This is Sirach 39 and 26. The principal things for the whole use of man life are water, fire, iron, salt, flour of wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, and oil and clothing. All these things are good for the godly, and so to the sinner they are turned unto evil. Those are the principal things for life. You need all these things. You need water, you need fire, you need iron, something to cook with, and you need salt, flour, honey, milk, food, blood of the grape, and oil and clothing for your body. We need all these things. But this thing is coming, it's going to be, it's Spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai bringing these famine and pestilence onto people. And the point is right here in Sirach 39 and 28. There will be spirits created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of their destruction, they will pour out their force to appease the wrath of them that made them. Fire, hail, famine, and death. All these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and the scorpions and serpents and the sword punish the wicked to destruction. And these are these are the things that Yahweh Shem Shai is bringing upon you. Judgment, famine, pestilence, teeth of wild beasts. These things are for vengeance, for a judgment upon you. You 2/3. Israelites, hey, all the world. Matter of fact, because hey, when Yahweh shall return, it's going to be the day of judgment. Ultimately, they shall rejoice in His commandment, and they shall be ready upon the earth when the need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress His word. And we are close at hand to the end of this kingdom. You know, it's time to return, repent, go back to your rest place, and hope Yahweh Shemel Shai have mercy upon you. So that's it on this one. Pray this video is edifying to the hopeful light. With that said, Shalom.